It was a gathering of industry trailblazers at the 2025 Titans of Tech Africa Conference and Expo, held under the theme Game Changers, Shaping the Future of Technology, bringing together key players from across Nigeria's vibrant tech ecosystem. In his welcome address, convener Don Pedro Agambi called on the tech industry to champion transformative solutions that can leapfrog development in the sector.
Whether you are the telecom, cybersecurity, fintech, cybertech, infrastructure, an innovator, we are united today by shared purpose. Let this conference be more than just an event.
Delivering the keynote on behalf of Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Director of Consumer Affairs, Frida Bruce Bennett revealed that the NCC has put in place strategic intervention mechanisms to proactively tackle challenges faced by the digital consumer.
We are actively engaging all key stakeholders across the value chain. They have been given clear marching orders and on our expectation for improved service delivery. And we are optimistic that by the fourth quarter of the year 2025, we will begin to see tangible improvements in service delivery.
Also speaking on the theme, Rewriting the Digital Playbook, the rise of broadband as a tech game changer, the CEO of Fiber One Broadband, represented by Chief Experience Officer Yinka Isioye, described broadband as essential as oxygen.
Over 60% of Nigerians and over 70% of Africans still lack reliable broadband access. Millions remain locked out of education, jobs, healthcare, and opportunities simply because they cannot connect. Broadband is no longer a luxury, it is the foundation enabling digital education for millions of students, remote healthcare and telemedicine, SME growth, fintech, AI, and smart cities. Broadband is the infrastructure upon which every digital ambition is built.
In another keynote, Tim Akano, CEO of New Horizons, projected that artificial intelligence will drastically reduce the cost of in vitro fertilization, IVF, enhance access to fertility treatments, and increase the global value of remote jobs to an estimated $127 billion by 2030.
You will get to know then a lot of families were scattered, a lot of marriages, a lot of divorce happened due to the fact that you can't give me a male child. But I can tell you that with AI, so many things are being edited. Why the child is unborn? The era of killing yourself because of SS child, a child with sickle cell, it has gone. There is what we call gene editing. With AI, you can edit the gene.
The event also featured engaging panel discussions, including a special session on women in tech, with the topic Women Who Code, Build and Lead, where participants shared insights and experiences.
You see how volunteering rules, right? What I see is that a lot of women, first, when they find their voice, they want to start to earn big money in tech, right? Apply yourself, learn, volunteer, see out internship programs, and learn as much as you can, right? Attend events. When I came to the room and I saw the couples, I was really, really happy. Right? We need to start to spotlight conversations like this with them in the room. Apply yourself and then, network with the right people. And I think the sky will just be a starting point.
Technology is an enabler at the end of the day. Maybe like 10 years ago, we could say, oh, I'm not interested in tech. But right now, tech intersects with every single thing we do. Whether it's finance, whether it's health, whether it's communication, anything you can make, tech intersects.
Other panelists and attendees also shared their perspectives on the relevance and impact of the Titans of Tech Conference and Expo.
If Nigeria can eradicate polio, which is still existing in a couple of countries in the world, then we can educate our people that towers and fibers are nothing to play with. It has to be protected. When we can sort out our Delta pipeline vandalism issues, we can sort this out also. So what we need is ground level education, informal education. The Ogas and the kings and sultans of the regions need to take it up.
I think that's actually very apt, because who are the game changers? For me, the game changers are the Nigerians, are the Nigerian youth. As we have already heard here, we have a vast steaming youth population. Our youth population are much more than our middle-aged and aging population. That is why we have such tremendous growth in the digital space in Nigeria. And what do we want? We want to see how, through collaboration, multi-stakeholder approach, everybody working together, we can enhance the capacity of the sector and the youth in the sector to thrive. From the perspective of the Nigerian Communications Commission, what is our key role? That's very clear: infrastructure, to ensure that we have ubiquitous infrastructure across the nooks and crannies of Nigeria, so that every youth that dreams and aspires to be a game changer has the technological capability to carry out whatever dream they have.
When it comes to broadband through fiber, which is what we do at Fiber One, it's one of the most reliable, cheapest way to deliver internet to the consumers, right? But again, it's also costly and involves a lot of physical civil works. What that means is time to deploy is a key factor. And we're in an economy where almost 80 to 90% of our inputs are foreign-based, all right? Yet, if you look at what the ISPs and the providers have done, they've sort of taken on some of this cost in order to be able to deliver unlimited internet. You saw what some of the attendees were complaining about, and as the NCC also talked about data depletion, that doesn't happen on unlimited networks like Fiber One and ISPs. What you get is unlimited data. So you have unlimited data, fast speeds, at the cheapest price possible. There's nothing that can match that. Now imagine if we can scale that. Nigeria is not going to achieve its potential unless we scale, and we scale fast.
Now today, NCC is very much worried about the unserved and underserved areas. Why they are unserved and underserved? Because telecommunication companies are not comfortable putting their infrastructure over there, because who will protect it? The question always lies that, do I understand what it is? So if I am aware about that, what is the use, what is the importance of this particular infrastructure, I may not disturb it. So awareness is the issue right now. Many people, even in major cities, do not understand what is this tower doing to us, what is this fiber for. We commend the federal government. Last year, they designated telecom infrastructure as the critical national information infrastructure. A law is there, but enforcement is lacking.
We operate right now in the fourth industrial revolution, and other revolutions before now, Africa has been left behind. But what we see right now is, a lot of youths coming into their own, understanding and iterating with the tech. And it's a good place to be. It's good to see.
Amazing work that is done by Don Pedro and the team. My first Titan of Tech event was in 2021, where I was recognized with an award, and I also part of the keynote speakers. And I can tell you for a fact that it has evolved over and over. Now we have exhibition added to it. People can come around, learn and know more. And I love the inclusion of the youth, because, one of the speakers spoke about AI, and it was a charge. We need to begin to see the possibilities and how we can be part of it. One sad thing that I have noticed in my course of work, let's take gender apart, because I know I drive a lot of advocacy in that area, is that we consume a lot. Not until we begin to behave like producers, then things will begin to change. But when we continue to consume, we are just complacent about it.
You need to get back to your course content, because if you have not developed your course content, then you are probably not productive in the society, in the role. Because going forward, there is nothing called jobs anymore. What you have today is service, and it's got to be digital service. So the idea of I'm looking for a job is no longer in vogue. If you don't create the job, who employs you? So it's not about an attitude that there are no jobs. The practical thing is that there are actually no jobs, and you have to create the jobs you need. And we are blessed by the education we all have. So let's go power off our education by going back to rejig our courses and transform who we are and make ourselves a more competitive set of citizens around the globe.
Apart from the fact that there are so many opportunities in the tech space, there's also a lot of potentials and a lot of varied perspective that women do have and bring to the table that needs to be harnessed. And so that's why the rest of us are creating that awareness for women to come and tap into the opportunities and also bring their varied perspective to the table, so we can harness the creativity of these women and put together to be able to come up with solutions that will help to contribute to the economic growth both of Africa and of the world as a whole.
AI is technology, and it's very important to have more women in technology because we're building technology that everybody is going to use. Men, women, children, people with disabilities, people without disabilities. So we actually need everybody to be part of technology.
The tech world is actually developing so fast, and I feel it is a world that has created more opportunity for the youth. The ability for you to be here in Lagos and you're working for somebody at USC is through the help of tech.
Innovation was also on full display at the exhibition segment, where groundbreaking products and services were showcased.
Okay, Swiss Trade Doors is a leading manufacturer for security doors, bulletproof doors, all kinds of doors, including internal doors, fire doors, custom-made doors. So if you have a special kind of door, we are the right people to meet. And if you need special an extra layer of security added to any door in your building, we are your go-to company for that.
Basically, our business in Alpha Technologies is to make sure that your business is unforgettable. We attach your name to your phone number. For example, now, like I said, my name is Dakpo. So if I tell you my phone number is 0805 122, you can't remember. But my phone number is 0700 call Dakpo. With that name, once you remember my name and you dial it 0700 call Dakpo, it routes to my phone. So we can program as many lines as you wish behind the customized number.
Organised annually by techtvng, the Titans of Tech Africa Conference and Expo has become a premier platform for stakeholders across West Africa's tech landscape to connect, collaborate, and chart new paths for the industry's growth and transformation.